And Azimio leaders are now placing the ouster of the 4 IEBC commissioners at President William Ruto's doorstep, accusing the commander-in-chief of embarking on a witch hunt and revenge against the IEBC commissioners due to their conduct in the run-up to the declaration of the presidential results at the Bomas of Kenya in August this year. Led by Raila Odinga, the leaders have threatened to call out their supporters against what they have described as a, quote, massive pushback of the Kenya Kwanza administration. Stephen Latour reports.
Ongoing initiatives towards the ouster of 4 IEBC commissioners and the subsequent end of tenure for the 3 other commissioners in a month's time has exposed the commission's succession woes. Azimio boss Raila Odinga led his team in attending the hearings of the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee JLAC and thereafter held a press briefing terming the sessions predetermined.
The Order administration has proceeded on a path of impunity, witch hunt and revenge. Their target has been the institutions and individuals the regime thinks did not dance enough to its tunes during the campaigns.
Odinga accused the William Ruto-led administration of resorting to revenge in attempts to align his 2027 election matrix.
The regime has also targeted those it believes it cannot trust to dance to the order's tune in 2027 elections. The Ruto administration supports this conspiracy because it wants to pick a set of user-friendly commissioners to complete the capture of IEBC for the 2027 elections.
Azimio leaders directed their anger at JLAC Chair George Murugara, accusing him of following a particular script in the hearings.
But what we saw today was a slaughterhouse that is being prepared for the 4 commissioners.
Odinga says that as leaders, they will stand firm and ready to call on their supporters to come out and defend the Constitution.
The injustice being inflicted on the IEBC commissioners, if it proceeds as currently conceived, will mark the beginning of a massive pushback against the Ruto and those who think like him by the people of Kenya. We will openly and robustly lead that pushback.
We will not tire to remind Kenyans that if we drop our vigilance, we are in for a ruthless dictator than we have ever seen and than that has not been witnessed in this region.
The country is beginning to get together, but it looks like our friends want to take Kenyans back to the streets. Kenyans would have wanted a peaceful Christmas. But why are you doing this to our country? Cry, my beloved Kenya.
With IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati and 2 other commissioners set to conclude their time in the electoral body in January 2023, Kenya leader Martha Karua says the ongoing petition in Parliament are clouded with succession politics at the commission and attempts not to hand over power to Vice Chair Juliana Cherera.
Chebukati's term ends in January, and instead of forming a panel, William Ruto is busy trying to have the act amended so that he can have a selection panel that will create a commission after his own heart. The commission is for all Kenyans, not for one person.
The Musketeers, that is Chebukati, Molu and Gulie, have sworn not to hand over to Mr. Cherera and our team. That is why there is a rush on the 4 commissioners to ensure Chebukati has no one to hand over to come January.
The chairperson of IEBC shall be a person qualified to hold the office of Judge of the Supreme Court under the Constitution, according to Section 6(1) of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Act of 2011, revised in 2020. Section 7A(4) of the same Act states that whenever a vacancy occurs in the office of the chairperson, the vice chairperson shall act as the chairperson and exercise the powers and responsibilities of the chairperson until such a time as the chairperson is appointed. As the ouster of the 4 IEBC commissioners officially kicks off in Parliament, Azimio leaders have termed the sittings in Parliament as a perfect slaughterhouse for the 4 commissioners. The Azimio bosses have now advised the Cherera-led team to snap the summons to avoid the mob justice. Stephen Letos, Citizen TV, Upper Hill, Nairobi.